They told me it would change my life. They didn't tell me it would change it forever. They said it would give me the perfect smile. They didn't mention the pain, the cost, or the regret. They showed me the beauty, but not what it destroyed underneath. Every day, thousands of people walk into dental clinics across the world, excited, hopeful, and ready for the transformation of a lifetime. They walk in with average teeth, crooked, yellowed, uneven, and they walk out with a celebrity smile, perfect, white, symmetrical. It looks like a dream. But what if I told you, for many, that dream turns into a nightmare? You've seen the photos, the influencers, the before and after shots, and maybe you've thought to yourself, maybe I should get veneers too. But no one talks about what happens after the camera turns off. No one shows you the enamel that's shaved down and gone forever, pain of hot coffee turning into a sharp shock, or the moment you realize you can never go back to your natural teeth, face screaming in fear. The shocking truth about veneers: dental veneers are being promoted everywhere as a simple cosmetic fix. But here's what they're not telling you. It's not reversible, it's not cheap, and it's definitely not risk-free. I was 22 when I got veneers. No one told me they would shave my teeth down to pegs. Now I'm stuck with them for life. Anonymous patient. Broken-hearted choice that lasts a lifetime. When you choose veneers, you're making a decision that affects the rest of your life, that you're saying goodbye to your natural teeth, that you're committing to constant maintenance. And if anything goes wrong, the consequences can be devastating. Performing arts: the smile behind the mask. You see a perfect smile, but what you don't see is the numb lips after surgery, the files shaving down healthy enamel, the anxiety before every bite. Will this crack my veneer? Because once you get veneers, there's no escape, that you're locked in for life. Chart decreasing. Not all stories end with a smile. For some people, veneers are life-changing. In a good way. They feel more confident, they smile more, and they glow. But for many others, the story ends in regret. If I could go back in time, I would have never touched my teeth. I got veneers for a wedding. Now 5 years later, my gums are receding and I need full crowns. They didn't tell me it would hurt. They didn't tell me it would cost me more every decade. Hourglass. Not done. So before you say yes to the perfect smile, take a pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, do you really know what veneers are? Have you been told the full truth? Are you prepared for a lifetime commitment? Because this video isn't just about veneers, that it's about your right to make an informed decision. High voltage. This video will reveal white heavy checkmark, what veneers actually are, white heavy checkmark, what the smile influencers don't tell you, white heavy checkmark, the good, the bad, and the irreversible truth, white heavy checkmark, real patient stories of both joy and regret, white heavy checkmark. Safer alternatives you need to know about. Direct hit, so don't click away. Don't skip, because the decision you make after watching this video could either save your smile or trap you in a cycle you'll wish you never entered. Dental veneers, magic smile, or dangerous mistake. What are dental veneers? Extended version. So, what exactly are dental veneers? You've probably seen them all over Instagram, Hollywood red carpets, or maybe even on someone you know. They're those stunning, picture-perfect smiles that look too flawless to be real, because, in most cases, they aren't. Dental veneers are thin shells of material, usually porcelain or composite resin, that are custom-made to fit over the front surface of your natural teeth. Think of them like contact lenses, but for your teeth. They're designed to mimic the natural look of enamel while improving the appearance of your smile dramatically. Magnifying glass. Still to the left, let's break it down even further. Test tube. Types of dental veneers. There are two main types of dental veneers. 1. Porcelain veneers. These are the most popular and widely used type. They are extremely durable, resistant to staining, and closely resemble natural teeth. With proper care, they can last 10 to 15 years or even more. Downside: they are irreversible, meaning your natural tooth has to be permanently altered for them to fit. Point 2. Composite resin veneers. These are made from the same material used in tooth-colored fillings. Less expensive than porcelain veneers, can be done in a single visit in many cases. However, they are less durable, more prone to staining, and may only last 5 to 7 years. Hammer and wrench. How are veneers applied? The procedure generally involves the following steps. 1. Consultation and planning. Your dentist first examines your teeth, discusses your goals, and determines if veneers are suitable for you. X-rays or impressions may be taken. Point 2. Tooth preparation. This is the step many people don't realize is irreversible. The dentist shaves down a thin layer of your tooth enamel, usually about 0.5 millimeters, to make space for the veneer. This step is permanent. Once enamel is removed, it can never grow back. Point 3. Impression or digital scan. The dentist then takes an impression or digital scan of your prepared teeth to send to the dental lab. Point 4. Temporary veneers. Optional, some people receive temporary veneers while waiting for the final ones to be crafted. Point 5. Bonding the veneers. Once your final veneers are ready, usually in 1 to 2 weeks, the dentist checks the fit and color. If everything looks good, the veneers are bonded permanently to your teeth using dental cement and a special curing light. Direct hit. What problems do veneers fix? Veneers are often used to treat a variety of cosmetic dental concerns, such as severely discolored or stained teeth that don't respond to whitening, worn down teeth due to grinding or erosion, chipped or broken teeth, misaligned, uneven, or irregularly shaped teeth, gaps between teeth, diastema. Basically, if you're unhappy with how your front teeth look, veneers can offer a quick and dramatic makeover. Grimacing face. The psychological impact. Why people want veneers? Let's be real. We live in a world of selfies, Zoom calls, and social media perfection. For many people, veneers are not just about aesthetics. They're about confidence, career, and self-image. Some patients say, "I didn't just get veneers. I got my confidence back." Others say, "It changed how people treated me. I smile more, and people notice." Warning, but here's the catch. While veneers sound like the ultimate dental fix, they're not as simple and harmless as many think. Behind the scenes of that perfect smile, there's often permanent alteration to healthy teeth, costly maintenance, and potential complications. And that's exactly what we'll explore in the next section. So before you jump in thinking it's just like applying a fake nail or a filter, remember, veneers may look magical, but they're far from temporary. Let's now dive into the real questions. What are the hidden risks? What are patients not being told before signing up? Stick around, because in the next section, we expose the truth behind the dangerous mistake. Let's talk about why dental veneers have become a global obsession. From Hollywood celebrities to influencers, CEOs to brides and grooms, veneers are now seen as the ultimate confidence booster. But are they really worth the hype? Let's explore the benefits that make veneers feel like a magic solution for millions of people. Gemstone 1. Instant transformation. A brand new smile in days. One of the biggest attractions of veneers is their immediate impact. You can go from chipped, stained, or misaligned teeth to a red carpet-worthy smile in just 1 to 2 dental visits. No need for braces. No waiting months for results. No need to hide your smile anymore. It was like magic. I looked in the mirror and saw a completely different person. Real patient feedback. Camera with flash 2. Aesthetic perfection. The Instagram smile. Veneers allow your dentist to reshape and recolor your teeth with absolute precision. The result? Teeth that are perfectly white, symmetrical, evenly spaced, smooth, and flawless. The kind of smile that turns heads and photographs beautifully from every angle. This is why they're often called smile makeovers, because they don't just change your teeth, they change your entire face. Brain 3. Boost in self-confidence and mental health. This is where veneers go beyond just beauty. Studies have shown that people with attractive smiles are seen as more trustworthy, perceived as more intelligent, more likely to succeed in social and professional situations. For many patients, veneers don't just fix cosmetic issues, they heal years of insecurity. People who once avoided photos or covered their mouths while laughing suddenly find the courage to smile wide and proud. I used to hate my teeth. I never smiled in photos. Veneers didn't just change my face, they changed my life. Patient testimonial. Briefcase 4. Great for professionals and public figures in professions where first impressions matter. Sales, media, law, medicine, or acting. Veneers can be a career boost that a confident smile can influence. Job interviews, networking events, dating, and social life. Public speaking. Many professionals report feeling more respected, charismatic, and outgoing after their smile makeover. Tooth 5. Minimal maintenance required. Unlike braces or retainers, veneers don't require daily adjustments or special tools. Maintenance is relatively simple. Brush twice a day with non-abrasive toothpaste. Floss daily. Avoid biting hard objects. Ice, pins, nails. They stay stain-free longer than natural teeth. Especially porcelain veneers, which are highly resistant to coffee, wine, and tobacco stains. Artist Palette 6. Customized perfection, tailored just for you. Every set of veneers is custom-made to suit your face shape, skin tone, lip line, personality. You're not just getting a generic smile. You're getting the smile that fits you. This level of customization makes veneers feel like a luxury, because they are. Direct Hit 7. Fixes multiple issues in one go. Here's what veneers can fix all at once. Yellow or stained teeth, gaps between teeth, uneven length, slight misalignments, cracks, and chips, tooth shape irregularities. Imagine getting the results of braces, whitening, bonding, and contouring, all in one cosmetic solution. Red Heart 8. Psychological and emotional healing. Some people carry trauma from bullying, accidents, or medical issues that affected their smile. Veneers can act as a powerful form of emotional recovery. After my accident, I never smiled. My veneers gave me back what I lost. Patient review. In cases like these, veneers offer more than aesthetics. They restore dignity and personal identity. Globe with Meridians 9. A global trend, beauty standards are changing from LA to London, Dubai to Delhi. A bright, straight smile has become the global beauty standard. It's no longer limited to celebrities. With growing awareness and more accessible treatment options, people from all walks of life are turning to veneers to enhance not just how they look, but how they feel. Warning, but wait. There's a catch. Now, before we get too hypnotized by the beauty of it all, remember this. A magic smile isn't magic if it hides a harsh reality underneath. While veneers can transform lives, they also come with serious, permanent, and sometimes painful consequences, especially if done for the wrong reasons or by the wrong hands. Coming up next, we'll dive deep into the dark side of veneers, the dangerous mistake many people don't know they're making until it's too late. We've talked about the beauty, that we've seen the perfection, but now let's talk about what you don't see on Instagram. While dental veneers can truly transform your smile, there's a side to them that's often hidden from the glossy before and after pictures, and that side can turn a dream smile into a lifelong regret. Let's uncover the uncomfortable truths behind what some dentists and influencers won't tell you. Acts 1. Permanent damage to natural teeth. Here's the biggest and most irreversible fact about veneers. Backhand index pointing right. Your natural teeth must be shaved down to fit them. This process is called enamel reduction, where your dentist removes about 0.3 to 0.7 millimeters of your tooth's outer layer. That may not sound like much, but here's the truth. Enamel does not grow back. Once it's gone forever. You are now committed to veneers for life. I didn't realize I would lose so much of my natural teeth. I thought they were just going to cover them. Regretful patient, age 28. Grimacing face 2. Tooth sensitivity, hot, cold. Forever. Many people who get veneers experience increased sensitivity, especially to hot drinks like tea or coffee, cold foods like ice cream, even air hitting your teeth when you talk. This is because once enamel is removed, your teeth become more vulnerable and exposed. Some sensitivity fades over time, but in some cases, it never goes away. Fire extinguisher 3. Risk of nerve damage or root canals. If the enamel is overshaved or the tooth is already weak, it can lead to nerve exposure, pulp inflammation, and ultimately, root canal treatment. Think about that. You paid thousands for veneers, and now you're paying more to fix the damage they caused. Money with wings 4. They don't last forever. Repeat expense. Many people believe veneers are a one-time investment. But here's the reality. Type lifespan: porcelain 10 to 15 years, composite 5 to 7 years. That means every 10 to 15 years, you'll need to replace them. And guess what? Each replacement might involve more shaving, more risk, more money, and the cost. Anywhere from $800 to $2,500 per tooth, depending on where you lived at. So, if you have 8 to 10 veneers, you're looking at $8,000 to $25,000 plus every decade. Test tube 5. Potential for gum irritation and recession. Improperly fitted veneers or poor hygiene after placement can lead to swollen, red gums, bleeding during brushing, gum recession, which exposes more of your tooth's root, increased risk of periodontal disease, and once gums start receding, the aesthetic harmony of your veneers begins to fall apart. Face with thermometer 6. Chipping and cracking. Yes, it happens. Porcelain veneers are strong, but not indestructible. You must avoid biting fingernails, chewing on pins, eating hard candies, or ice, using your teeth to open packaging. If a veneer chips or cracks, it cannot be repaired. It must be completely replaced. Man Health Worker 7. Poor work equals permanent damage. Not all dentists are cosmetic experts. And unfortunately, in many places, especially where dental tourism is popular, people get veneers from clinics that rush the process, use low-quality materials, lack proper training. This can result in crooked or bulky veneers, unnatural color, loose fit, leading to food lodgement, nerve exposure, or infections, and worst of all, reversing poor veneers is often harder than getting them. Broken Heart 8. The emotional side of regret. There's a growing number of people, especially in their 20s and 30s, who now regret getting veneers too young. I got veneers at 23 because of an influencer. Now at 30, I'm dealing with receding gums and another huge dental bill. Anonymous Reddit user, they didn't understand the lifetime commitment. They didn't realize their natural teeth would be lost forever, and they certainly didn't expect to be trapped in a cycle of replacements and costs. Magnifying glass tilted left 9. The veneer trap. You can't go back once your enamel is gone. Your options are limited. Veneers, crowns, or full coverage restorations. You can't suddenly say, I don't want veneers anymore. You're committed forever. This is why many professionals call veneers a cosmetic marriage. Once you say yes, there's no turning back. Brain 10. People don't do enough research. In many cases, people get veneers because a celebrity has them. Their dentist offered a smile makeover package. They felt pressured by societal beauty standards. They were unaware of the long-term impact. The lack of education leads to rushed decisions and ultimately regret. Dental veneers can be life-changing, but they are not risk-free. They are not reversible, and they are not for everyone. Before getting veneers, you need to white heavy checkmark understand the full process. White heavy checkmark know the long-term maintenance. White heavy checkmark ask about alternatives. White heavy checkmark choose a highly skilled cosmetic dentist. White heavy checkmark be honest with yourself. Do you really need them? In the next section, we'll hear from real patients, some who love their veneers and some who deeply regret them, because when it comes to your smile, you deserve the whole truth. Real patient stories and regrets, extended version. Behind every beautiful veneer smile is a real person, and behind many of those smiles are stories of regret, pain, and lessons learned too late. In this section, we'll take you beyond the brochures and influencer videos. These are real voices, real experiences, and real consequences. Woman with headscarf story 1. A wedding smile that turned into a lifetime commitment. I got married at 26. I wanted everything to be perfect, including my smile. My dentist offered veneers. I didn't ask questions. I just said yes. They shaved down my teeth. I felt numb, but I smiled anyway. Now, it's been 6 years. 2 veneers have fallen off. I've had to get replacements twice. And my real teeth? They're gone. If I had known I'd be paying this emotional and financial cost for life, I would have never done it. Zainab, 32, UAE, man technologist story 2. The influencer pressure. I'm in social media. A lot of influencers around me were getting veneers. They said it's painless, quick, and amazing. I booked a dental tourism package in Turkey. It looked high-end in the videos. When I got there, the clinic rushed everything. They filed my teeth so much I was shaking. They didn't check my bite properly. The veneers looked bulky. I couldn't even close my mouth properly. I flew back home crying. I now need full crowns to fix the damage. The cost? $9,000 more. James, 27, UK. Woman health worker story 3. The dentist confession. I'm a dentist. I see patients come in every month, unhappy with their cheap veneers. Some were done abroad. Some by general dentists trying to copy Instagram trends. The teeth are overprepped. The gums are inflamed. The margins leak. Patients think veneers are like fake nails, but this is serious dental surgery. Once your enamel is gone, there's no going back. Veneers should be your last cosmetic option, not your first. Dr. Myra, cosmetic dentist, Canada. Speech balloon story 4. The silence no one talks about. People post their smiles on social media, but they don't post their pain. I started having sensitivity just 1 week after getting veneers. Coffee hurt. Cold water hurt. Even brushing was painful. I asked my dentist and he said, it's normal. But it never stopped. Now I live with pain daily, and I can't go back to my real teeth. I regret not researching. I regret not asking questions. Maya, 29, USA. Downcast face with sweat story 5. Veneers done right. But still a lifetime burden. I got veneers from a very skilled cosmetic dentist. They look natural, feel great, and people compliment me all the time. But, and this is important, I have to be extremely careful. No biting ice. No using teeth for opening anything. No hard foods. It's like driving a luxury car. Beautiful, but delicate. Also, I have to start saving now. I'll need replacements in 10 years, and they won't be cheap. Derek, 35, New York. Brain the lessons from these stories. What do all these experiences teach us? Backhand index pointing right veneers are permanent. You don't get a trial run. Backhand index pointing right aesthetic results can come at a high biological cost. Backhand index pointing right, many patients regret the rush decision. Not the look, but the process. Backhand index pointing right, proper research and dentist selection are critical. Backhand index pointing right, even good veneers require constant care and commitment. Loudspeaker real regret equals real awareness. While some smile with pride, others smile through pain. The difference? Education, realistic expectations, qualified professionals understanding the risks fully, because no matter how good your veneers look, if they don't feel right, last long, or were done wrong, the regret will haunt you. I wish someone told me this before. That one sentence has been repeated across Reddit, YouTube comments, and dental forums. Let this video be that someone for you. Ready to know the actual cost of keeping these smiles perfect? Let's talk about the hidden cost, ongoing care, and financial burden of veneers in the next section. High-cost replacements every 10 to 15 years not covered by insurance usually. Safer alternatives, teeth whitening, orthodontics, composite bonding. Who should actually get veneers? Ideal candidates when veneers are actually justified, balance between beauty and caution. When it's a magic smile, and when it's a mistake, informed decision is the real beauty.